All right. Hey, Michael, how's it going today, man?
Dude, going well, man.
Just want to say I'm a huge fan, man. I watched a lot of your work. I loved you in The Walking Dead. I loved you in Guardians of the Galaxy, and I definitely loved you in Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Uh,
So it's good to see you're back in the franchise. As so let's just jump right into this. Now, given the ambiguous fate of Mike Harper in Black Ops 2, in one of the many endings in the game, or outcomes in the game.
mhm.
How is it explained to you that Harper was back for the new installment? And what can you tell us about the choice that was made for Black Ops 7's timeline?
Come on, great choice. Mike Harper. I mean, fan favorite. Come on, that whole concept of making that choice, that moral choice to shoot Mike Harper or not shoot Mike Harper, shoot Mike Harper and save the world, or damn the world. I'm not shooting my buddy. That was a big choice for people, for gamers, and it's a big deal. And so that really, I think, embedded that character even more in folks in their minds.
Mhm.
So now that I mean, Mike Harper's back in Black Ops 7 is just oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's about time. I know that's what they're going to be thinking because that's what I thought. I was like, yeah, well, it's about time. Why
Abs-
not?
Absolutely, absolutely, and we're glad you're back. Now, Black
Yeah,
Ops
me
7 is
too.
set over a decade after Black Ops 2. How has Mike Harper changed in this game? Like, what's different about him now after dealing with?
Older, handsomer, wiser, stronger morally and physically as well. Not as fast, I think, but
Mm,
just as good.
amen to that. Amen to that.
Why not? Why not? It's physically, it's kick ass, man. Mike Harper is a no nonsense. He's the guy to have. He's the guy to have on your side. That's got your back, and the loyalty is bar none.
Awesome.
Premier,
Now, speak.
you know.
True. Now
Yeah.
sticking with that, I know like, the process in bringing the character into the game, like you did both voice and motion capture for Harper in Black Ops 2. Did that process change anyway for this game? Because I know the technologies are a whole lot better than what it was then. Was it a lot different doing it this time around?
It was a big difference in the facial motion capture. We have cameras now that record the facial, the motion capture for the face and the eyes and the mouth and all that stuff. Um, uh, Technically, it's going to be way more detail. You know, they've got. I mean, the making of this game, the chips are different. All the internal stuff that they're using to put everything together to make the hair was a big thing back then. The hair is a big thing, so they gotten way better with that. And just phenomenal stuff, and the motion captures is basically the same. I mean, it's
Hmm.
and the main thing for me that threw me for a loop for about 5 minutes until you get used to this having this camera in your face and the lights shining in your eyes. Once you're over that, then it's basically, yeah, I can do this scene with someone. I can. And that the ADR room, the ADR room is basically old, tried and true stuff. But there's not a
Hmm.
lot of big. Uh, uh, there may be a lot of. They may be very well maybe advances in the recording aspect of this of stuff that I don't know about. I'm not a professional recording artist or anything like that, so I don't know the technology that goes in behind that. But I know for a fact that my job inside the studio hasn't really changed.
Got it.
As the actor, I'm still there and try to get in the moment or back to that moment and make it as real as possible. And that's my goal anyway. So yeah.
So, speaking with that, like, what is it like when you see your character for the first time in these things? Like, what is it like when you get to see it for the first time?
Well, for me, what it was like, oh wow, they made me younger. Yeah, I look good. You know, I look. It's still the characters. Mike Harper was a a tough, pretty hardened professional back then, and even with the sarcastic humor and stuff,
Mhm.
and so that made it even better. And same thing now. I mean, same thing. The technique and the technology that we're using now, dang, dude, it looks good. I mean, honestly, it was not. I didn't look at the image and the movement and all the stuff that we had done and looked at it and going like, oh, they almost got it, but no, man, they got it. It looks great, and
Mm.
it's better than real life. It's
I agree.
I dude, I look good in this game, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, what else can I say about how good I look in this game, but how well the motion capture is, and how naturalistic and really quite mwah, very good stuff.
Absolutely. You look fantastic in 4K. Can't lie about that. Now, you played Harper twice, of course, and
Mhm.
alongside you've been in a lot of other franchises, as Yondu in Guardians of the Galaxy and Merle Dixon, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
What is it about Mike Harper that you find most engaging or challenging to portray?
You know what? I think Mike Harper is very close to who I am. I'm a no nonsense kind of guy. I'm a tough love guy, yet I can make really bad dad jokes, and I mean really super bad ones. And so, and I think I've been around military people and cops and stuff growing up with folks like that, and just their sense of humor is really quite dark sometimes.
Mhm.
And I mean, it's spilled over into me, and that spills over into the game as well. I mean, there's many ways we say these lines, and I get the opportunity to bring out my own. Yeah, the line is written one way, but I end up saying the line, but I end up saying the line more with my own sensibilities,
Mm.
if you will, and my own way of cursing or my own way of putting it out there so that you understand exactly what I mean, that kind of stuff. And so, which is kind of great for me, which I love it. It gives you a sense of improvisational performance, along with like just like, and then they want you to go even further. A lot of times the writers are on the other line, and they're in the other part of the booth with the director talking, and they're like, oh no, let him go further with that, go further with that. And they do, and they allow that, which is like really quite fun. Yeah.
Except, why would they not want that Rooker spice on the character? Why would they not want that added?
Yeah, I
Why would
agree with you, man. Why wouldn't they
why
want
would they
that,
want that? Why would they want that? Now, Harper is a fan favorite character. Were you surprised by his lasting impact that he had on the fan base? And what was he? What has the reaction been like since your return was announced?
Oh, but you know what? I was surprised back then, back in the day, how popular that character ended up being. And it's like, they were always telling me, oh, this is going to be great. They're going to love this. People are going to love this. And they did. People absolutely, absolutely dug it. And, and I didn't really stay with games that much. I did that, but moved on. I did film and stuff like that. And as you know, gamers and cinema people, kind of different animals.
Yeah.
So, but this is going to be really a good combination now, because we're getting to a point in gaming where it's looking very cinematic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
It's
I'm
hard.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and now, I mean, it's unreal that they're gonna make a film
Mm-hmm.
based on the biggest game franchise in the world. So it it's about time. So I'm like, yeah, do it, man. Get these gamers off the couch and into the
It's
theater.
a theater. That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
But well, hopefully there's a space for you in that movie, man. You need to be in it. You're part of this
No,
franchise. You spot. And speaking of that,
yeah.
speaking of the Call of Duty universe, I mean, as someone
Hmm.
who has been a part of the franchise since Black Ops 2 and Call of the Dead 2, as far as that's concerned,
Right.
what's your perception of the longevity of the Call of Duty universe? Why, what do you look at this and see, well, wow, look how long this thing has lasted?
I do, and everybody does. And everybody's, they either like a version or they don't like a version, but they always are like, let's like this Black Ops 7. I think, they're getting down and dirty. They're getting back to I think that's I don't know what made them make the choice for bringing back Harper and stuff.
Mhm.
But at the Harper's back, well, that's was when Call of Duty was Call of Duty. Yeah, that it was action packed. And this Black Ops 7 is that and more. It's phenomenal. It's gonna blow your mind. The fans are gonna go ape crazy. They're gonna just go crazy over this game, man. I know for a fact they will because I'm crazy over it, and I don't even know how to play the game. It's terrible. I'm a terrible player. 7-year-olds beat me. Come on. So yeah, and
Listen,
they're not
video
even
games,
supposed to play it, right?
right?
Jeez.
Listen, in video games, you age out pretty quickly. I'm fairly young still, and I can't compete with a lot of these kids, so I definitely understand, man. I just play the story and keep it moving sometimes, man. I don't even hop online that much because I don't like getting embarrassed. And
Yeah.
speaking of that,
Leonard, I'm really sorry. We're out of time.
oh, okay, it's
I
all
would
right.
love to keep you longer, but we literally have to put
Oh,
Michael in a taxi.
oh, it's fine.
Sorry, man. Okay, one more question. Just get out of here. Like,
I was just gonna ask. I
one
was
more
just gonna
question.
ask.
You got one more. You got
Yeah,
one good. Make it good.
I was
But
just
she's
gonna
gonna
ask.
get me out of here.
Right. I was just asking if there's any particular moment in this game without really spoiling it that you're really excited for players to see.
Yes, there is.
Hey, that's all I need. That's all I need to know, man.
And you're gonna know which one it is when you see it. I know you will.
I'm excited to play it, man. Michael, thank you for this interview. It was a pleasure talking to you. Thank you, man.
Quite a pleasure.
I'm
Thank you.
I'm a huge
Great
fan, man.
interview. Thank you,
Thank you,
man.
man. Appreciate it.